Sorry, guys. Good morning. What we're going to do is see your person's feelings for you. I started talking, didn't know the video wasn't live, so that's why it already has the banner on there. Anyways, good morning. I just woke up. What we're going to do is your person's feelings, thoughts, and actions towards you, and then also how you feel towards them or how you see them, and then also what they'd say to you as well. So we're going to see the person on your mind, who you're dealing with, how they feel for you, and all of that. So take what resonates, guys. Watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus cross watch. And as always, reverse the roles if you need to. If you feel like it doesn't resonate at all, just watch another placement, or, you can always watch another reading, or you can get a personal reading. Hey, guys, good morning. Let's see. Kitty, good morning. Aries man. Janet, good morning. Let's see. Angel Eyes, good morning. All right, so what we're going to do at the end is do members' questions. So if you guys did email me, I got all the emails this morning. So if you emailed me, everything's written down. But if you did give me a chance to give me, your question, make sure to, wait till towards the end to drop in your question, or you can email me and I can check my emails. So I'm not going to be answering questions during the reading. So if you guys already have it, given to me, or if not, just wait till the end. I just don't want any kind of distractions during the reading because I get easily distracted. So with that being said, take what resonates and let's go ahead and get started. Make sure to share the reading, hype it if it lets you. And if you guys want to book personal readings, all of that's below in the description. All right, Aries at 201. All right, what's your person's feelings? Let's see. Hey, Aries man. How's your person feeling? Hey, Julie. How's Aries person feeling? How do they see you, their actions? In their feelings, they feel like they're holding on to you. How do they see you? Hey, Mitzi. Oh, thank you, Kitty. They're seeing you as somebody they're lusting over. And their action is bitterness in reversed. Okay. Well, this looks pretty positive. Better than yesterday's reading. Hey, Katie. Hey, Christina. Let's see. Why is there feelings that they're holding on to you? Cleaning, they're holding on to you. King of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords in reverse. This person feels like you're their forever person. This is somebody that feels like you complete them. You're the person that they want to be with. This looks really good. This is definitely different energy from yesterday. So I don't know who this person is. This person feels like they haven't told you this, though. Or they're scared to tell you the truth. But they feel like you are their forever person. King of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. They feel like there's nobody else like you. And they want to have a future with you. That's how they feel. Hey, guys. Good morning, everyone joining the chat. Good morning. 1 second. Let's see. Tess, good morning. Bernadette. All right. Murmur, good morning. Connie, good morning. They're seeing you as somebody that they're lusting over. The Knight of Cups. The Tower in reversed. Page of Swords and the Chariot reversed. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. Damn. So you guys maybe are not even committed to each other. Some of you, you're not even committed to each other. You don't even have anything established. And this person sees you as somebody that they can't move on from. They're infatuated with. Hey, Trish, good morning. Hey, daughter of Zion. They're very infatuated with you. This is somebody that's like, I haven't even told you really all the feelings I have for you, but I want to be with you. Their action is bitterness in reverse. The Fool. The 9 of Wands, Ace of Cups reverse, and the 5 of Wands reverse. Page of Cups. Okay, so I think this person's kind of waiting to tell you how they feel. Because this looks like somebody that hasn't told you how they feel, and they're wanting to open up, but they don't really know like how you feel towards them. They're not forcing it either. So they're not forcing it. They kind of want this to happen naturally to see like how you feel. So it's just an energy. This person feels like they want to hold on to. You're their person. They haven't told you how they felt. They've seen you as somebody that they're obsessed with, they want to be with. And I don't think you guys have anything really established. So this looks really good. Man, everybody's on here. Good morning. 1 second. I don't want to ignore everybody. Redbeard, good morning. 1 second. Daughter of Zion. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. In Living Color. Make sure to send me your question. I don't think I got your question this week. I don't believe so. I'll double check though. Hey, Moon Goddess. Hey, V-Floor. All right, let's see. Oh, you're okay, Katie. If you want, you can drop it later or just email me. So if you want to email me as I'm going live, you guys can do that. And if you guys did email me, I checked my emails right before I went live. So if you emailed me the last 5 or 10 minutes, I did not receive it. Just a heads up. Okay, let's see. How do you feel for this person, Aries? Okay, Spirit and moving. You feel kind of boxed in by this person. You feel like they could be kind of possessive. It's how you feel. So if this person is kind of holding on to you, because this energy can be a little bit, controlling maybe. Some of you feel like they are controlling. Some of you feel, boxed in. You don't really know if this is a person you want to be with. Why do you feel boxed in by this person? You feel like they're kind of controlling you. They're shielding you. You feel like they're too overprotective. A lot of you feel like they don't trust you because of something from their past. And they're blaming you. Yeah, with the devil here, you feel like they don't really trust you because of somebody that screwed them over in their past. And that they're very protective, very jealous. And that they're too, possessive of you. Yeah, you feel like you don't really have any room to breathe. Some of you, okay. Maybe that's why they're scared to tell you how they feel, that they want to take you to the next level. Maybe they feel like they're already kind of scaring you. They're already kind of acting kind of possessive. It's like, I don't want to scare Aries away, but I want to tell them how I feel. I want to tell them what's next. Let's see. What would they say to you? I know you are my soulmate. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. Karmic partner interference. Now, they could be a karmic partner, or they were involved in a karmic relationship. That's why they're kind of treating you like this, where they're kind of a possessive, telepathic communication. You are so smart, you have me figured out. So, you feel like they're kind of controlling and you don't really have room to breathe. And some of you feel like it could be because of a past person that they're scared that you're going to hurt them. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. I got Aries, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus. Yeah, this person sees a future with you, but I think they are really holding on to you tightly. And they could be a little bit scared that you're going to leave. So just careful of that. All right, 838, Taurus. Let's see. You're welcome. Taurus, how's your person feeling? Starless, yes. So the members will get a free question, and then the free reading they get sent email to them. So they get a free reading through email. You're welcome, guys. Hey, Tamika. Their feelings, they owe you an apology. They feel they owe you an apology. How are they seeing you? Hey, Frina. Okay, somebody not chasing them. What are their actions? Okay, you guys are in a separation. Is their action. So, looks like somebody wanting to get out of a separation. Yeah, this person could feel like you're no longer holding on to them. You're moving on. This person feels they owe you an apology. Let's see. And this is a separation here. All right, why do they feel apology for Taurus here? Page of Pentacles. Yep, they owe you an apology. The Strength in reverse, the Ten of Cups, and the Moon. Yeah, this is somebody that feels heavily they owe you an explanation, an apology. They feel they need to be vulnerable with you. Yeah, Lovers in reverse. This is somebody that they feel bad about what they did. They did something to hurt you. Okay. They did something. I don't know if they chose somebody else, if they left the connection or just didn't put, energy towards this. This is somebody that feels like, you are my person. I really care about you. And I need to apologize to keep you back in my life, is what I'm seeing here. This person knows, like with the Page of Pentacles, I owe you an apology and explanation. I don't want to lose you. Oh, welcome in. Thanks, Starless. They're seeing you as somebody, you're not chasing them anymore. High Priestess. Yeah, you're good. You're silent. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Chariot reversed. Four of Wands. This person still thinks about a commitment with you or what you guys could have. They're still stuck on you. Yeah, they only want to be with you. But I think you're quiet because of some kind of third party here. So I don't know what they did, because it looks like there is two people. You can't get past something that they did. Judgment, yeah. Something they did in the past. Four of Wands. To broke you guys up. Two of Cups reversed. They're seeing you as somebody that whatever they did in the past to break the connection up and separate it, you're not reaching out to them. You're not communicating. So, hey, sweet Lana. Oh, hey, Ashley. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. You're still upset. You're keeping your quiet to them. You're not speaking because you're still upset about what they've done. Their action, I think they went out of the separation. Yep, the Hierophant. They want to reconnect with you. The full Ace of Cups in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like they weren't able to replace you. And if they did put you in some kind of third-party situation, they can't replace you. Or they haven't. Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. Seven of Swords reverse. Realizing you're replaceable. They can't replace you. And I see this person coming in with a guilty conscience, feeling bad, wanting to reconnect with you. This is somebody that learned a lesson as well with the Hierophant. They learned a lesson that, you are their person. They should have, gambled the connection. So this person definitely wants to apologize to you. They feel like they were rather foolish and reckless. They weren't honest with themselves and their feelings, and they want a second chance here. So this is somebody put you in a third party because you feel like either there was somebody else you're aware of or there could have been. So how do you feel for this person? Obsession and reverse and blind and moving. So you feel like you're trying not to think about them. You're trying not to obsess over them. Maybe you feel like there's nothing you can do to change the situation. You still want to know about them, but you don't want to know as much as you did. Yeah, you could feel like you still have feelings for them. You still care about them, but not as much as you once did. Or it's not as affecting you as it once did. You still, think about them from time to time. You still haven't moved on from them, but you're not as obsessed with them as you were at one point, if you were. So let me see. What would they say to you? Okay, could be a twin flame. Twin flame here. I dream about you constantly. I hate that I have to wake up. It's so beautiful in the 5D. I didn't think you would walk away. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. So yes, they dream about you. They think about you. They didn't think you'd walk away. I've been putting on a front. My life is not what it seems on the outside. So definitely could be a twin flame. I got Scorpio. I got Leo. I got Aries. I got Taurus. Scorpio, Pisces. Gemini, Cancer, Leo. All right. Let's see what's going on here with Gemini. Happy birthday. 1411. You're welcome. Yes, emergency readings are still there. Not reverse. Emergency readings are still available. Hey, Biddy. How do they feel here? Hey, Ashley. How do they feel for Gemini? You're their soulmate. That's how they feel. How do they see you? Okay, they're your divine masculine. And let's see. Their actions. Listening to their intuition. Damn. These readings have been really good. Well, they feel like you're their soulmate, you're their person. They see the connection that you're the divine masculine or they are. But they're listening to their intuition. Let's see. Why do they feel Gemini is their soulmate? King of Swords. Okay, you match their energy. Seven of Pentacles, Lovers in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. This person feels like you're their soulmate because you guys always go back to each other. Even if there's some kind of stagnant energy, even if things don't really pan out or there's separation, it's like you guys always go back to each other because you have connection. You know, you have a really deep connection here. You guys always go back to each other. Yeah, even when there's no contact, they feel like you guys still find your way back to each other with the Seven of Pentacles. This is somebody who feels like you are their complete match. Okay, with the King of Swords, could be another air sign that you're dealing with. Could be another Gemini, could be an Aquarius, but this person feels that you complete them. Okay, they're seeing the connection as divine masculine. So they could be your divine masculine here. Six of Wands, Page of Swords reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed. They don't really know where they stand with you though. So for a lot of you, maybe you guys haven't really discussed what your connection is, how you guys feel for each other, because this looks like a connection where this person doesn't really know they're getting mixed signals. You know, if you guys are seriously like in a relationship or what you guys are, but overall they feel like you guys are each other's matches. Yeah, Queen of Swords reverse, Justice, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you guys are each other's complete match, but they don't really know where the two of you stand, if you guys are in a relationship or not. And they want to be on the same page. So maybe there's been communication kind of avoiding that, avoiding what this connection is. Hey, Sonia. Their action is listening to their intuition. Eight of Cups. The King of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Cups reverse. And the Nine of Cups. Okay, well, for some of you, because I'm getting there could have maybe been some kind of third party here. Some of you, they made a choice between you and somebody else, that you are their soulmate. Because I'm getting they could have been in a relationship or they could have had some kind of commitment with somebody else. King of Pentacles reversed. And they're listening to their intuition that you are their person. You are what makes them happy. So if they do have somebody else, this kind of feels like you're reading now, Sanrio. If they did have somebody else, they are choosing you. They feel like you are their complete match. That could be why there's confusion of what you guys are, because they need to have this conversation about what you guys, you know, if they're only seeing you. So, hey, Queen Sag. Let me clarify. Because I am seeing the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, some of you maybe they were like involved with somebody else. Or you met them and they were still kind of in something else, but not sure. Or that wasn't finalized. Because it feels to me like a connection where if they had history with someone else, they realize that you are, you know, their person. They don't want this other person. So if they have history with them, if it's somebody they're in a relationship with, they realize that person's not their match, that you are. So, hey, Get Feathered. How do you feel about this person? This feels kind of... Okay, Sanrio, this is probably your reading. Side piece. Okay, and Trapped in reverse and Illuminate. A lot of you, this could have happened this way, where this person was in another relationship. They were in another marriage. Where maybe you were the side piece or you didn't know. Because this feels like, yeah, you feel like they basically had a choice to leave this other connection, but they didn't. You could have felt like they strung you along. And that could be why there's some confusion about what you guys are, because maybe they had to get out of a marriage, get out of a relationship. So, yeah, this person feels like you are their soulmate, you're their other half, but there could have been things that they didn't tell you or they weren't telling you. Okay. So this kind of feels like what Sanrio said. So maybe you didn't know they had somebody else. Maybe you started to know, and then they were kind of stringing you along, keeping that person around. Take what resonates, because you feel like they could have left, but they didn't. And they kept you as a side piece, a side option. So let me see, what would they say to you? Oh, thanks, Moon Goddess. Oh, I appreciate it, Get Feathered. Thank you. Damn, you guys were dealing with a player. Somebody that was a player. They had a big ego. I love variety. There's something about you I just can't resist. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. So yeah, they could have been an unhappy marriage, unhappy relationship. They wanted variety. And a lot of you knew that. So take what resonates. But they're making a decision that you are what makes them happy. And they want to settle down with you. 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups. So you guys could have been dealing with a Taurus. I have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They feel like you guys are soulmates, though. Yeah, I'm getting an earth sign or an air sign you were dealing with. All right. Let's go ahead and do Cancer. I need more coffee. All right, let's see. Sometimes these readings like resonate with people that I know like in real life. So hopefully not. 2052. Like I'll do a reading on here and then it's like somebody indirectly I know. And then it's like, oh my God, that's the situation they're dealing with. All right. All right, Cancer, let's see. What's your person's feelings? How do they see you and their actions? Hey, Scotty. Let's see. How do they feel? Divine Feminine. All right. They're seeing you as somebody you're pretending. And what's their actions? Bitterness in reversed. This card flipped over. They're lusting over you. Non-committal. Okay. This person could feel like you're in your divine feminine energy. Whether you are a female, if you're masculine, maybe they feel like you're in a good energy where you're focusing on yourself. But they see you as you're pretending. So let me see. Hey, Kendra. Why do they feel divine feminine? Okay, King of Wands, 5 of Wands, or no, Knight of Wands, my bad. Knight of Wands, 5 of Wands, King of Cups, and the 3 of Swords in reverse. Damn. This person feels that you are looking good, okay? Divine feminine. You're in your feminine energy. You're feeling good about yourself. Now reverse it if you guys need to. If you guys are masculine, reverse it. This person feels like they have to compete with you. 5 of Wands. So I don't know if they know this already, but they feel there's somebody else in your energy. The Devil in reverse. And the 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay, so if this is something that's already ended, this person can feel like you have somebody else in your energy. And that they have to compete with you. You're looking good during the separation, during this ending. You're focusing on yourself. You're doing healing and you're getting other people after you. That's how they feel. This person could be wondering if they even have a chance with you. Because you're just looking good and like other people want you. They're seeing you as you're pretending. 5 of Cups in the World. So if this was a connection that ended a long time ago, 4 of Pentacles reverse and the Tower, you're acting not to be bothered when you really are. This person, yeah, 9 of Wands reverse. They're seeing you as somebody you're more affected and bothered than what you appear. And you're acting like you don't care about this ending. You've moved on. You've let this person go. That's how they see you. They feel like it's an act. They don't feel like you actually are happy that you guys have moved on. So they feel like you're projecting and you're putting on this image that you don't want them. You don't care. You're healing. Could be getting other attention. They could feel like they have to compete with you. And they see you as somebody that you're basically acting you don't care. When in reality, you care more than what you appear. So their action is bitterness in reverse. The Lovers. Okay, the King of Wands. That's weird. I said the King of Wands, so I felt that was coming out. Page of Swords and the 3 of Wands. I feel like soon they want to have a conversation with you. Because if there was some kind of fight, some kind of bitterness, they want to clear that up in the future. They feel like you are their person. And they want you in their life. This is somebody here, the Hanged Man and the Sun. You make them really happy. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Is an energy that, they feel bad. They want to have a conversation. And, they want to see if you guys can still work something out. So I don't know, like if you do have other people or if they're just thinking that, like you've moved on. Maybe you moved on to someone else quickly and it's like, wow, I didn't think you would. But it looks like in the future, Page of Swords, 3 of Wands, they want to have a conversation here. Hey, Debbie, how do you feel for them? Okay, well, you don't really feel like you're connected to them anymore. So I don't know if you're not, if you don't want to. You just feel like you're not really inspired by this connection anymore. You don't even feel like maybe there is no energy here at all. Yeah, because you're basically feeling like you don't really think about this person anymore. You don't really care. You don't really feel this connection. So some of you felt like you were just in a situation where you were strung along. There was other people, there was other options, and you're good. You don't need any of that. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, I don't need any of that. I don't want any of that. Maybe if it was like a really deep connection at one point, it's like I don't even feel them anymore because we haven't communicated. I haven't talked to them, seen them. What would they say to you? Let's see. Oh my God, is exactly what I said. I pretend like I don't care. It's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. I'm used to getting my way. You put me in my place. I miss your voice, your laugh, your humor, your touch. I'm in my feelings today. So this person misses you. They're sad. They're acting like they don't care, but they do. So it could be a Leo, Pisces. Leo, Gemini. Got Scorpio, Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius. All right, let's see. All right, Leo, what's going on? All right, 26, 29. All right, let's see. All right, what are their feelings for Leo? Let's see. Okay, they feel like you're closed off. You're not open to them, or you don't want to be vulnerable. How do they see you? They don't even know if they have another beginning with you. This is somebody who doesn't know if you're open to letting them back in. They see you as like you don't want to start over. Their action is they're keeping it to themselves. They're keeping these feelings concealed to themselves because they don't feel like you're open to this. They don't feel like you want them back. Wow, you're in your divine feminine energy. They see you as somebody you're having a good time. You're excited about your life, excited about pouring back into you. So, Page of Pentacles, Magician. Yeah, it looks like you're focusing on manifesting your life. A lot of you are focusing on career, finance, bettering yourselves. Like, you don't have time for this. So, all right, let's see. So, why open heart reversed? 10 of Cups. 9 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the Justice. This person feels like they messed up. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They feel like you are their person. They know this. 3 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. They feel like you are their person, but they had to learn some kind of lesson here, and they're worried that they don't have another chance. They feel like you are their forever person. Yeah. But they didn't act quick enough. They didn't act quick enough, or they just gave up on the connection. They feel like, man, I wasn't, acting as quick or impulsive as I should have. I feel like I am losing this connection. They could even feel like you are moving on, like you're no longer bothered by this. That you some of you, if it was like a hasty breakup, they feel like you made out well. That like you're fine, you're doing great. You're not open to fixing anything with them. That maybe you are just moving on, putting into yourself. If it's not love, putting into yourself. Yeah, this person doesn't even know if they still have a chance with you because they're seeing you as somebody you don't probably want to let them back in. You don't want to start over. The Chariot. Yeah, like you're moving on. The 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords reverse. The World. Yeah, they have this fear that like you are like no longer an access, no longer to reach for them. Yeah, 8 of Cups. That like you're done. 10 of Swords. Okay, this person has a fear that like by the time they come back, or that you already are, that you don't want nothing to do with them. That you've moved on, you've closed this chapter, and you're just trying to heal. You're just trying to work on yourself is how they see you. That they betrayed you, they hurt you, they lied to you, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and you're tired of it. You're like, I don't trust you, I'm not letting you back in. Is how they see you. So they're keeping these feelings to themselves here. Secrets, mysteries. The Devil in reverse. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 2 of Cups in reverse. Basically, they're just admiring you from afar. They're watching you, they're obsessing you from afar, but they're not really coming towards you just yet. Two of Wands reverse, Four of Cups reverse. I mean, you're the only one they're thinking about. You're the only one they're thinking about. They want to be with you, but they're scared of taking action. I think they're scared of getting rejected or scared that they're not going to have another chance here. This is somebody that wants things to go perfectly, and they're just kind of brainstorming and thinking of how they're going to come towards you, but haven't yet. So basically, they're watching you on the down low, just kind of obsessing over you, not wanting you to know. And eventually, they are going to take action. So let's see. How do you feel for them? You can feel like they're watching you, observing and magnifying glass. You feel like they're looking for proof or they're getting some kind of evidence on you. You feel they're watching you. You feel they're trying to find out the truth. They're trying to figure something out. Some of you could feel like they're literally just watching your every move because they're trying to connect to you again, because they feel like they don't really have this connection with you, or trying to see where you guys stand. A lot of you know this. You feel like they're watching me. They're obsessing over me. They're just trying to figure me out. Okay. That's all you know. So you don't really know much more. You just feel they're watching me. I have proof they're watching me. And they just are trying to connect to me again. What would they say? I hate that I hurt you. You didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. You didn't put up with my shit. You crushed my big ass ego. That made me respect you even more. So they could have had a big ego. Okay. And basically they feel bad that they hurt you. It wasn't your fault. And they want to come back and fix it. Capricorn, Aries. Could be a Cancer, a Libra. Could be any sign. But this person feels bad. I do see them coming forward. All right, let's go ahead and do Virgo. 3204. And let me get more coffee. All right. Virgo, let's see. How do they feel? How do they see you in their actions? Oh, you're welcome, Kitty. How do they feel for Virgo? They feel like you're pretending. Okay. Or you're wearing a mask. They're seeing you as somebody unexpected. And their action is beauty. Okay, coming towards you kindly. Wow. Some of you, this could be like a secret admirer. Or like you're a secret admirer. They could feel like you have feelings for them they didn't know about. Because they feel like you are pretending or wearing a mask. They're seeing you as somebody unexpectedly. You have these feelings for them. And their action is they're taking action towards you. So, okay, this could be somebody new. Maybe they didn't know you had feelings for them. So let me see. This is kind of cool. Okay. Why do they feel pretending mask here? Ten of Cups. Okay, the Hanged Man. Three of Swords reverse. Nine of Swords. Judgment and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, well, this person feels like maybe you were kind of putting them off for a minute. Acting like you weren't really that into them. You were wearing a mask. So if you guys were kind of connecting for a while, there's been some kind of, chemistry here. They feel that you're more invested emotionally than what you portray. And that maybe you're not completely ready. Okay. That maybe you are wanting to let them into your life, but at the time you weren't really ready. Maybe you needed more time to heal. Maybe you weren't ready for a relationship. But they feel here that you are making a decision. Or that, maybe like you're going to finally come forward and tell them, hey, I'm ready for a relationship. I'm ready to settle down. Because they feel like whatever this is, like they didn't see this coming. They don't know how you felt. But they're going to feel good, Ten of Cups, whatever you're saying to them. Maybe they're going to finally feel like they're included in your life. So if it's somebody that like you've been talking to, you've kind of been pushing them away or not really speaking to, they feel like you're welcoming them in. You're welcoming them in. You're letting them into your life. You're getting to know them. Because they're seeing you as somebody unexpected. The Seven of Swords. The Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Wands. They didn't know that this connection would go this far. So not like in a bad way. Maybe this is somebody that, because they feel with the Ten of Cups that this has like a lot of potential. And they're seeing you as somebody, maybe you guys on the down low started talking. Maybe there's like a DM or something. they didn't see this connection like getting this serious, or they didn't think you felt that way. And they're going to be really surprised that, like, wow, you want to choose me, 6 of Wands. Out of all the people that you want to be with, or you could be with, you're choosing to be with me is how they see you. They feel honored. I don't know why I'm getting that. They feel honored. They feel really happy that, like, you're choosing them. Like, you're giving your time, okay, to them. And maybe they feel like you are rather busy. You got other things on your mind, other things you're dealing with, but you're making time and energy for them. So, man, that's crazy. That's good. Their action, they find you beautiful, charming, and they want to take in towards this. Queen of Pentacles here. So there's 2 Queen of Pentacles technically in the deck. So, yeah, it's basically telling me Queen of Pentacles. They want to give into this. Okay, I think they're a little bit scared, not knowing, you know, if you really are this invested. They're kind of taking it slow. Knight of Cups reverse, Hermit reverse, 3 of Cups. This is somebody wanting to come towards you and wanting to see where things go. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. I think a part of them doesn't feel like they're good enough, or they kind of have some doubts about themselves. There could be an age difference as well, or maybe they don't know if they can make you happy, if they're, you know, enough for you, or they have enough to offer. Because I do have the Star in reverse. So maybe they feel a little bit doubtful of what they have to bring towards the connection, but they feel honored. They're coming towards you slowly and wanting to see where things go. Hey, Hot Springs. Let's see. How do you feel for them? Okay, a lot of you feel like this kind of is taking time. With Ascending in reverse, you feel like this is a connection that's going somewhere, but it is going rather slow. It's not really going as fast as you'd like. Maybe you guys have to observe each other more, or getting to know each other more. So you could feel like there's been a reason for this, because maybe you both were not really sure about the connection, or wanting to, you know, deepen the relationship by communication, getting to know each other. But you feel like, you know, there is going to be ascending eventually. You guys are getting to know each other. It's a newer connection, and eventually things will move forward. So maybe you want to take it slower. Okay. The grass wasn't greener. I regret my actions. I'm a fool. I tried to replace you. It didn't work out. I'm madly in love with you, and I was fighting it. I know this is divine. Some of you, there's 2 people in your energy, because this doesn't feel like this person. I love variety. There's something about you I just can't resist. I have abandonment issues. I grew up in a single parent household. I had a rough childhood. I'm getting like you have a past person wanting to come back that put you in a third party. And then you also have a new person that has abandonment issues, which kind of makes me think that, yeah, they do, because of the way they're acting. So for some of you, Virgo, there's another person in your energy that wanted variety. They wanted to not choose you, and they could be coming back as well. Because I do have the 3 of Cups, so there could be somebody else wanting to return as well. So take what resonates. But I got Virgo, Pisces. Hey, Air. Hey, Alban. Okay, I got Scorpio, Pisces. Could be any sign, Sagittarius. But yeah, I'm getting there definitely could be an X in your energy as well. Or somebody that just put you in a third party. All right, let's go ahead and do Libra. Let's see. 3840. Hey, Dink. All right, let's see. How do they feel for Libra? How do they see you in their actions? How do they feel? Feel exhausted. They feel drained. Okay. Angel Eyes, this looks like you're reading. How they're seeing you with a negative mindset. They're seeing this connection as a curse. Their action is realization. Yeah, Angel Eyes, I think this is for you. Basically, they're getting an understanding. This connection's draining them. Okay, shocking and hopeless. Hey, Roman. All right, let's see. All right. Person feels exhausted. They see this connection like in a negative way. Like they're just depleted, they're exhausted, and their action is they're having a realization. Why do they feel drained? This is shitty energy. 9 of Cups. the 5 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Swords, and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands, 8 of Wands. This person could feel like things really like escalated between the two of you to the point where it's draining. And the point where it's like, I don't even know where if I want to take part in this. I don't know. Okay. Because this person feels like things have escalated. And then now they don't even know if they can juggle this connection, if they can fix it. This is somebody that feels like, should I just be single? Should I just move away from this? I feel really overwhelmed. I feel exhausted in this connection. I don't feel like it's going anywhere. So even though we communicate constantly, or there is some kind of interest, there's some kind of contact, I don't feel like it's going anywhere. I feel like I'm just basically wasting my time. And that maybe I should just move out of this and focus on myself. Maybe this person feels like they try to communicate. They're the only ones that communicate. And it just feels like it's taken more of a drain on their emotional energy than what it should. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Birdie. Because they're seeing you in a negative mindset. 8 of Cups in reverse. The Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. Empress in reverse. Yeah, this is coming up. This could be reversed because it's showing you. This is coming up as like a female energy. A female energy feels depleted. They feel drained. So if you're a Libra female, you guys, this could be reversed. Okay. This could be reversed. This could be if, you have Libra in your chart, because basically they're seeing you as somebody, you're draining them, you're depleting them. And they feel like this connection really isn't going anywhere. Maybe they even feel like you're wasting their time as well. That it's like you act like you're into them, you act like you want to pursue things, but yet you're not taking any kind of action. Nothing's moving forward. It just feels like they're basically left with like disappointment. And this connection is how they feel. And they see the connection as it has a lot of potential, but they're not taking it to the next level. And it's like, I don't know if you're stopping it from getting to the next level or what, but they just feel like this isn't growing, this isn't evolving. Their action is they're having a realization here. Ace of Wands. Okay, the Hanged Man, the Tower, and the 3 of Pentacles. High Priestess. They're listening to their intuition here. Their intuition's telling them that this can't continue. That they're doing everything that they can. They feel drained. They feel like they're just kind of stuck. That they want to be with you, but you're not making that happen. They just feel like there's no return. There's no move. And I think their action is they're having a realization that maybe with the 3 of Pentacles, I need to see what else is out there. I need to see if there's other options, because this is just delayed. There's no movement. And I feel like with the Tower, it's like, I don't know how much longer it's going to really work. So take what resonates. This person just feels there's no movement. There's no growth. They feel stuck. Okay, it's draining. So let's see what... Okay, how do you feel? Spirit in reverse, Ascending in reverse. You feel the same way. You both are exhausted. So maybe if this doesn't resonate with some people, this is a connection where you both are exhausted. Yeah, you both don't even feel this connection anymore, but not leaving each other. Not wanting to leave each other behind, but staying in a connection where you don't even feel like you're protected. You don't feel like it's a safe connection. Hey, Ace, and you both just feel like it's not going anywhere. So this could be, you both feel the same way, Libra. This is a connection where you both feel stuck. You both don't want to move on, but you feel like, this is just depleting. Because you feel, why am I here? What would they say? It was easier to lie than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. I'm going through a lot right now. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. So that's what I'm getting here. That basically you both don't want to abandon the connection. You don't want to leave each other, but you both are just drained. And it doesn't really look like you guys see any kind of positive result in this. So, all right. So some of you, Libra, this is a situation where you're just drained. You don't know what else to do. They don't know what else to do. And it's like you both are just stuck kind of in a situation. So let me see. You guys could be dealing with Scorpio. I have Scorpio. I got Aries. Okay. Could be any sign. Taurus, Libra. All right. Let's go ahead and do Scorpio. 4445. 444. And I think I do need more coffee. Hey, Mitzi, welcome back. All right, Scorpio, their feelings, thoughts, and actions. Let's see, how do they feel? They feel like they can't avoid this connection. Okay, avoiding in reverse. How do they see you? Spine in reverse. And what are their actions? Feeling kind of hopeless. They could feel there's a lack of chemistry. They feel like you don't really care about them. This is something that feels a lack of importance to your life. They feel like they can't avoid this connection, but they feel they don't really know what they bring to your life because they don't see you really talking to them or watching them. You're not really showing much consideration or much interest in them. Let me see. Yeah, this person could feel like you're not really igniting the spark. You're not really igniting the flame with them. You're not showing much attention to them. That could be what this is. So if you're on each other's social media, they feel like you're not even watching what they do. You're not even interested. You're not pursuing them. Why do they feel they can't avoid this connection? Six of Swords. The Knight of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed. And the Tower. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, this person feels like you guys have something solid here, or that there was, and they don't want to abandon this connection. But yeah, they feel like you're avoiding them. They feel there's barely any contact or any kind of, you're not really wanting to show how you feel. This is someone that feels like, yeah, the connection's still kind of there, the Tower and the Queen of Pentacles, but you're not really putting in the effort, is how they feel. That you're not really showing any kind of initiative. You're not really bringing things more clarity, is how they feel here. Yeah, Eight of Cups. There's like a lot of disappointment. They're seeing you, Scorpios, like you're not really showing much interest in them. You're not really talking to them. Two of Cups. Ace of Swords. Two of Pentacles reverse, and the Page of Wands reverse. Yeah, it's like they feel really intense connection with you, but it's like you're not even showing much interest. They feel like you're too busy, or you don't have time to prioritize communication because they just feel like you're choosing other things over them. So if that's, if you have kids or you are working a job with a lot of hours, that you're just kind of choosing that over the connection. And they see you as their person. Like you guys have a deep connection, Two of Cups, but you're not really putting in any kind of effort towards them. You're not really showing that you're interested or making them feel like they're important to you. Their action is they're feeling kind of hopeless because it's like, I don't know what else to do. I don't want to leave this connection, but I don't feel important. The Devil in reverse, the Chariot reversed, the Sun in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is basically somebody that's like, I don't want to ruin what we have going on, but I'm feeling kind of not important. I feel like I'm not really mattering to their life, that they're too busy. They're not making time to see me. This could be a connection where they're not even making time to see you. They're not even doing anything. And you're upset. You're like, I don't know what else to do. I don't want to look like I'm obsessed with them. I don't want to look like I'm trying too hard, but I just want the bare minimum. I just want them to show me attention because you just feel like they're not even that interested anymore. Some of you feel that this person, sorry, I'm saying it the wrong way. This could definitely be reversed for some of you. Hey, T Misses, your person could feel like you're basically not even showing interest. So some of you, this is reversed. Like some of you are watching for a Scorpio, but yeah, they just feel like you're not making any kind of time for them. All right, let's see. You're welcome, Ace Encore. How do you feel? You feel tied down, and Mask in reverse, and then Spirit in reverse. You could feel like you're kind of going through a lot right now. And that some of you, Scorpio, whatever this is, you feel like you're going through a lot right now, and you've made that known to them that you're going through a dark time. And there's just a lot of heaviness in your energy. That maybe you just feel like you're not really sure what you should do about this connection because you're kind of going through a lot. Maybe you feel like you've made it known to them. Like, hey, I have a lot I'm dealing with. Let me see. Yeah, some of you guys could be going through some kind of like divorce. Maybe a divorce, or there was some kind of like money situation. Because how you feel is that you've made it known to them, like, I'm still trying to work things out in my life. I'm stressed with the Hermit here. I don't know where things are going. So this looks like a connection where this person, Scorpio, is not giving Or you're maybe you, however this resonates, the energy, somebody's not giving back to the connection. Okay, somebody's not giving back to the connection, and it just feels one person's trying more than the other. Yeah, okay, for a lot of you, the person, their feelings for you, this person feels this way. So it's not you. You just feel like you're stressed about other things. You could be kind of taking it out on this person, ignoring them, or just not giving to them because you're stressed, you're tired. Because what they'd say, do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. Yeah, they're upset. They're like, I don't know, should I leave this connection? Doesn't feel like you want me. Doesn't feel like you're interested. I look at my phone every day hoping I would see a message from you. I keep looking at your pics. So this person's just like obsessing like over the thought that like not knowing what you're doing, not knowing if you want them. So I think, Scorpio, you guys need to be honest with this person. If you're not ready for a connection, if you're not ready for anything romantic, needing to let this person know because they're hurting, they're upset. Should I leave? Should I disconnect from this? Okay. Could be a Virgo. This person is wanting to know what's going on. They feel like you're shutting them out. Okay. It could be a Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Leo, Capricorn. Yeah, and they're trying not to watch you, but they just feel like they pay attention to you, but you don't pay attention to them. It's how they feel, which is sad. All right, Sagittarius, 5134. Why am I going to get an energy? This person's going to blame you. That's the first energy I'm getting, Sag. And I feel like we always get these readings where people always blame us. Okay, let's see. Let's hope not. I'm just getting like a blamer energy. I'm channeling that. I don't know. Okay, how are they feeling for Sag? Oh, bye, birdie. How do they feel? Conflict. Yeah, there's differences, incompatibility. How do they see you? Past life in reverse. Their action is conflict. Ah, God. See, it's like I just know before. I just know the shit's going to hit the fan. I don't know why I'm getting this. I'm getting the shit's going to hit the fan. This person's going to blame you. You're the fault. They're the victim. Because their action is they're going to make a decision here. They're conflicted about this decision that they're going to make. And they're seeing you as somebody they don't want a cycle to repeat. They want to start over possibly, but they're conflicted if they should. They have hope here that this connection still has depth and meaning to it. Hey, Sarath. I feel like this always happens, Sag. I feel like we always get the fall. And it's like the person even admits to themselves, oh, well, I didn't commit to you. Well, that's why this happened. Hey, Tren. So let's see. Why is there feelings conflict for Sag? Ace of Cups in reversed. Hierophant. Queen of Swords reversed and the King of Wands. This person feels that like I'm getting a blamer energy already. Fuck. Okay. Basically, this person feels they made it perfectly clear that they were in love with you. They wanted to be with you, but they feel like you were very cold towards them. That you maybe had other people or you weren't wanting them. The Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So there could have been conflict because of a relationship. Some of you, this person felt that, you didn't love them, so they went towards somebody else. This looks like an energy of this person going towards someone else because they felt like, oh, well, you didn't love me. You didn't want to be with me. I've made it clear to you I loved you, so I felt like I had to go towards someone else. That's how this person feels. Yeah, they felt like they were just depressed. They were unhappy. Bye, kitty. They're seeing you as somebody from the past. Could have been a karmic connection. Okay, the Two of Wands, the Devil in reversed, Page of Pentacles, reversed, Ten of Cups. So yeah, at one point, this connection could have been really karmic. Okay, just a lot of back and forth, a lot of miscommunication. Kind of feels to me this person, it felt like they played with danger or they played with fire here. And they're seeing you as somebody that actually at the end of the day, you really were like a lot to them. Like you meant a lot to them. This looks like somebody that was moving on from you. So it looks like they kind of moved on from you to go to somebody else that did want them, that did give them attention. And they're seeing you as somebody that you actually do make them happy. Feels like the grass wasn't greener. It feels like they realize that, okay, this other person is not what, what I wanted. So even though this person was giving me attention and not ignoring me like you were, this person's not who I want to be with. Okay. Their action is they're conflicted because they have to make a decision here. Knight of Wands. Well, they're choosing you. 8 of Swords reversed. 8 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords reversed. This person's coming back to choose you, but hoping that it's not the same cycle repeating. Because here with the, karmic in reverse, they don't want to repeat a karmic cycle again. This is somebody that's like, I don't want to repeat the cycle again. I want things to be different between us. Yeah, Page of Cups, the World in reverse, and the Ace of Swords reverse. I want to have more clear communication. I want to heal from this. So this looks like somebody that, they chose somebody else. They put this connection in a conflicting situation, or because of conflict, they went towards someone else. And then basically they're seeing you as somebody that they want to go back to because you are their 10 of Cups. This other person's not making them happy or who they want. And they want to choose you, but they don't want to go through this again. So they want things to be better this time around. Okay, let's see. How do you feel, Sag, for them? Okay, you feel forbidden. You feel you're lusting over them. You feel like you can't really tell them how you feel. So I don't know if there is some kind of third party. You feel like you have to keep it together how you feel, even though you want to tell this person. You want to tell them that you're lusting, you're thinking about them, but feeling like it's a tragedy. Like, is it because they're with somebody else? Yeah, you're trying to avoid conflict. And this person could be either committing to someone else or they're still dealing with another connection in some way because you want this person. You're lusting over them. You're thinking about them. But if they're in another relationship, it's like, I don't want to cause problems or fighting. So, and yeah, a lot of you want this person back, but you're not telling them that. What would they say to you? I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. Stalker alert. I check up on you often. My finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. Hey guys. Hey Doreen. Hey Bihatha. So I have Taurus. Could be, let's see, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, Taurus. All right. Yeah, it looks like there was a third party. And they're conflicted about that. They want to leave that connection and be with you. All right. Hey, Andrea. Capricorn 5756. All right. All right. Let's see. How do they feel for Capricorn? They feel things are unexpected. How do they see you? There's conflict. Okay, their action. You make them happy. So their action is okay, if there has been conflict, they feel like there's been some trouble in this connection. They're seeing you as somebody, maybe there's incompatibility, there's clashing. Their action, those are wanting to have a good time with you. They're wanting to kind of disregard what's happened. Okay. Yeah, karma in reverse. So they're not wanting to repeat any kind of karmic energy, or they don't want to be karmic. This is somebody that wants to enjoy time with you. They don't want any kind of fighting or any kind of tension. So it looks like they're owning up to it. All right, let's see. Why do they feel that there's been trouble or unexpected stuff going on? Okay, Knight of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles in reverse. 4 of Cups. There's been some disappointment in this connection. Now, I think they are taking the blame for it. I think they feel like, yeah, I haven't really made this connection good. I haven't really been pouring into this like I should. So this is somebody that feels like, yeah, there has been, a little bit of conflict, some problems here, because I haven't really been prioritizing the connection. I haven't really been making any kind of progress, okay? This is somebody that feels like you're trying to be patient and understanding. They feel like you're in this energy of, I'm not going to overgive. I'm not going to, bend over backwards basically for you. So they feel like, yeah, they're the reason they've caused things out of balance. They've caused things to be a little bit, disappointing. But they feel here the Chariot and the Strength. This is a good energy because the Chariot is before the Strength card. So this is telling me that this person wants to make improvement. They feel like, yeah, there's been disappointments. They haven't been really working on the relationship, but it has, room to improve. With the Chariot to the Strength, 7, 8, it has room to improve. So maybe they feel like they got off the wrong foot with you. Maybe they feel like they, did something you didn't care for and it kind of affected the relationship. They feel like it has room to grow. They're seeing you, yeah, there's been conflict, differences. Yeah, Star in reverse, a Hermit, 3 of Cups reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody that knows that, like, some of you, they have a different love language than you. This looks like somebody they know they've disappointed you. They know they've let you down. Some of you, they feel that they friend zoned you or they kind of played games with you because they're seeing you as somebody like you are kind of backing off. You're not really putting 100% towards this connection because of how they're treating you. So what I'm getting here, Capricorn, is this person, yeah, they're quite aware. They've kind of caused some issues in the connection. Maybe this is somebody that is completely different, or you guys are in different energy, okay? Like you guys have different love languages. You guys come towards each other differently, and they just see you as somebody you're kind of backing off. And you're not really putting a whole lot of expectation or hope into this right now, kind of waiting to see what they do, all right? Yeah, 5 of Swords reverse. They could even see you as like, you don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to fight with them. You're just kind of peacefully there. You're just kind of like not really putting much effort in because you don't really know where it's going to go. Their action is they want to have a good time with you. Hey, Lulu. They want to have a good time with you. Yeah, the Moon. The Page of Swords. The Empress in reverse. Ace of Cups. I mean, they're projecting a lot here. This is somebody that does have deep feelings for you. And with the Moon and the Ace of Cups, they're keeping their feelings to themselves, which is why you guys have been in this situation. This is somebody that, they actually want to pursue things. They, with the Magician, yeah, 7 of Pentacles, they see you as somebody they've invested time into already. And it's like, I've invested a lot of time. I wouldn't, some of you, I'm getting this. I wouldn't invest this time into you if I had feelings for you, if I wasn't in love with you. I wouldn't be putting time and energy into this. So maybe this person has a shitty love language. Maybe they don't even show you how they care or how they feel. But I'm getting their actions are, I wouldn't be like still talking to you. I wouldn't still be making plans with you. I wouldn't still keep you somewhat in my life if I didn't have any kind of direction towards you. So I just feel like soon they're going to tell you that. Like, you know what? I wouldn't. Wanting to reassure you that, yeah, maybe I'm confusing. Maybe I don't tell you how I feel. Maybe I'm kind of closed off to myself. But, if I didn't like you or I didn't see a future with you, I wouldn't still have you in my life. So how do you feel for them? Okay, well, you feel like this person makes you complete. You can't stop smiling. You're happy. Triggers in reverse. So you feel like this connection, there wasn't any kind of trauma bond, that you guys naturally got to know each other. You naturally, have room to grow here. Butterflies and pursuit in reverse, though. So you feel like when things are good, you feel things are going well. There's a lot of improvement. But then you also feel at times they don't give you 100% their energy. So But you just feel, Capricorn, like this person, they make you happy, but at times they don't give you the attention that you want. That's the only bad thing. Oh, hey, Sassy Sag. I was wondering where you've been. I haven't seen you in a long time. That's weird. I was just thinking about you the other day. I kind of wanted to check in on you again and see if everything's okay. I'm only staying here for my kids, nothing else. I'm making my way out. So I don't know what that's about. I didn't think you would walk away. The grass wasn't greener. I regret my actions. I'm a fool. So just take what resonates. There could be kids involved here, or some of you, maybe you're in a situation where you have kids and you're kind of just where you want to be. I don't know. This is kind of weird. Some of you, there is kids involved. Like you guys have a relationship with kids involved. If not, maybe, it's reversed. Or maybe Capricorn, like you're in something because of your kids. Maybe there was, okay. Some of you, maybe this person was intimidated or jealous. Yeah, like if you guys had children with somebody else or like a past marriage, past relationship, they could have been jealous of like your ex or something, or wondering like, oh, are you actually like still with that person? There could have been like jealousy that they didn't tell you about. I'm kind of getting that as well with the Empress in reverse. Maybe there's jealousy about like an ex marriage or something like that, and wondering like if you're going to actually walk away from that person, or if you're actually with that person. Maybe that's what they're going to be telling you, is that they actually kind of were jealous or insecure about like a past marriage or something. So Gemini, Taurus, Libra, I got Cancer, Virgo, Cancer, Leo. Okay, Virgo, could be any sign. All right, well, let's see. Yeah, there could have been like worries or insecurity about like another marriage, another relationship. And maybe this person didn't tell you that they were actually jealous or worried about it. I'm getting that for some of you. All right, Aquarius, 105.50. All right, let's see. You're welcome, guys. All right, let's see. Aquarius, how's your person feeling? How do they see you in their actions? Okay, they feel that there's a lot of hope here. So they're expecting hope or expecting this to work out. They're seeing you intuition. So you guys could have a telepathic connection here, or you're just really intuitive. Their action, past life in reverse. Emotional storm. Damn, this is somebody that's like, I can't handle these feelings for you. I have a lot of hope, a lot of expectations. These feelings get me a little bit uneasy though, because I have such a deep connection. This person sees you as like you guys have a very telepathic connection. Could be twin flames for some of you. Wow, Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I mean, this could be another air sign. If not, they could have like an air moon placement. They could be like a Libra moon, Gemini moon. Because I just feel like you guys get along with each other really well. You guys connect really well. So why are their feelings hoping, expectation? Six of Swords. The King of Cups reverse. The King of Swords. Six of Pentacles. This person's hoping that you're on the same page. They're hoping that you're on the same page. That even though they haven't really made it, clear or, really like telling you like how they feel, they are feeling that like, there's hopes that maybe you do feel the same way and you guys can move forward. This person feels like you guys, make each other like a balanced connection. There's a lot of potential here. And they feel like a lot of hopes and expectations that this connection can go somewhere. Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, they feel like there's a lot they haven't told you about their feelings. They've kept their feelings to themselves here. And they feel like, if I were to open up and tell you how I truly feel, I'm expecting you to feel the same way. So maybe that's why they've been kind of closed off here. Because I'm getting this person's been kind of closed off, not telling you how they feel. Because there's a fear that what if you don't feel the same way? What if you don't feel the same way? And, I have expectation for this to move forward. I feel like you feel the same, but I'm not sure. Because they're seeing you as somebody they feel intuitively about. All by Hot Springs. The Two of Wands reversed. The Hanged Man reversed. The Moon and the Two of Swords. But it's weird. Because it's an energy like I feel like we're on the same page. I feel I'm reading the signs. I'm seeing the messages that like you feel the same way. This person's scared there's a chance that you don't feel the same. Or that like you're kind of like acting like you feel the same way, but you don't. Because they're viewing you as like, I feel like we have an intuitive connection. I feel like we're on the same page. But then I have my doubts, Two of Swords. That what if I'm misleading things? Or I'm like not reading the messages clearly. I'm getting the wrong impression. Because this person's been holding back how they feel. Because they're taking things slow with you, wanting to see where things go, but afraid, like, what if you don't feel the same? What if I'm reading too much into this and we're not actually the way that I think it is? Hey, Gerald. Okay, their action, past life in reverse. Seven of Wands, reverse. Five of Pentacles, reverse. Eight of Wands, reverse. The Sun. The Fool. Dang. Some of you guys had a past life connection. You guys could have had a past life connection, and this person's scared of like repeating this again and having the blockages. Because this looks to me, this is a very deep spiritual connection, whoever this is that you have. They want to start over. They want to have a new beginning. They want to come towards you, tell you how they feel, but a fear that you guys are going to repeat the past karmically. So let me see. Was this a past life? Hey, Tammy. Was this a past life? 10 of Cups in reversed. 10 of Wands. Queen of Swords reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Okay. 9 of Wands and the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like this was a spiritual connection. You guys definitely could have had a spiritual connection. Somebody could have interfered in the past, like in a whole other life. Like if you guys did have some kind of spiritual connection from the past, there could have been an infringing third party or something. Because it's like, I don't want these blockages to come again. So this is a really deep connection. I don't know if there is a third party now or back then. And that's what they're worried about. How do you feel for them? Let me see. Okay, you feel like they're not working on your terms. And Union in reversed. Okay, some of you were kind of scared if this is like a past person or you have history. You're scared of reconciling and then it doesn't go on your terms. Or feeling like it's not going to go your way or like you're not going to get what you want out of it. Because you just feel like maybe a reconciliation is kind of not really, meant to happen right now. Because you don't know if this person's going to do that. Some of you, there could be a third party now, and that's the problem. Okay, that's what's blocking, is that there's some kind of interference. Because the 6 of Pentacles can be like a third party. So just take what resonates. If not, this person that was a blockage in the past or some kind of blockage in your guys' connection a long time ago. They want to come back and have a whole new beginning here with the Fool, but worried the same thing's going to happen. Man, definitely a spiritual connection. Yes, I was cheating. Okay, some of you, there was a third party. So I don't know if they were cheating on you or somebody else, but there was cheating involved. I've been putting on a front. My life is not what it seems on the outside. I was hiding my true feelings from you. I was scared of commitment and didn't want to lose my freedom. So, yeah, some of you, this person was kind of playing the field, kind of being, a player. So, Aries, Leo, could be a Cancer, Pisces. I got Gemini, I got Aquarius, Scorpio. Just take what resonates. So some of you, there was a past life a long time ago where they cheated. If not, maybe they're cheating on someone else, cheating on you. Just take what resonates. 1/12/34, Pisces. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see that in the timestamp. All right. Let's see. How do they feel? How do they see you? All right, their feelings. Okay, they feel that they're the divine masculine here. So they feel this divine masculine, or they are yours. They're seeing you as somebody with open heart in reverse. You're not open to them. Their action is loyalty in reverse. And distracted. Well, no wonder you wouldn't be wanting them back. If they're acting distracted, they're not acting loyal to you in the connection. Why would you want them back? Okay, this person's kind of a dumbass. Honestly, like why would you want them back? So let me see. All right. Why do they feel divine masculine here? High Priestess in reversed. 7 of Swords reversed. The 10 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Let me see. They could feel like they're your divine masculine. 2 of Swords, yeah. But they were ignoring it. They feel like you guys are a complete pair. This is somebody, yeah, the Emperor on the bottom. This person feels like they are, your divine masculine. You guys are a divine connection. Could be an age difference between you guys. Some of you, they could be older or you could be. Take what resonates. But this person feels like, they were lying to themselves, not wanting to admit that you guys, are a divine connection. And that they really put you through a lot because they were in denial. They didn't want to see their true feelings or what they wanted with you. This person could feel like, yeah, there's no contact with the two of you right now because of them being, ignorant and delusion, whatever. But yeah, this person feels like there is a strong connection. They were lying to themselves, not wanting to own up to it. Some of you, they weren't as intuitive as you. So they weren't really aware that you guys had something special until it was too late. Okay. They're seeing you as somebody, you're not really open to them. You're not wanting to let them in. 6 of Cups. Justice. Ace of Swords, reverse, the Empress. Damn. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. 8 of Wands, reverse. You look like you're shutting this person out. This looks like a past person that you had history with, definitely. 10 of Swords. And they're seeing you as somebody that you're shutting them out. You don't want to hear their apology. You don't want to talk to them. You are also evolving really well in your life. You're growing, you're evolving. Maybe like you can't talk to them so you can work on yourself, so you can improve. Because it almost feels to me like whatever you're doing to make your life better, it's because like, you know, I can't be in contact with them. I can't speak to them because like I need to work on myself. This is somebody that sees you improving. You're making a lot of change for the better in your life. You're evolving, and a lot of you are in no contact. Okay. And maybe since there's been no contact, you've really improved, you've grown, you've matured. Their action is loyalty in reverse. The 5 of Cups in reversed. Okay. Getting the Queen of Pentacles again, the Fool. 9 of Wands reversed. 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Okay, it looks like you might be getting an apology. If they try to find a way to contact you, it looks like they're wanting to tell you, like, can you please forgive me? I'm sorry that I was foolish. I'm sorry I was, immature. This is somebody that is starting to learn their lessons, how they pushed you away. They made where there's no commitment. There was no long term here. This is somebody that wasn't loyal or honest with you. They were distracted by other people, other options. And yeah, they know you're their divine feminine, but they ignored the connection with you, pretended not to care, distracted, maybe acted like you didn't matter. For a lot of you Pisces, I'm getting this person acted like you didn't matter. They didn't care to talk to you. They didn't care to be with you. And it's just really upsetting. This person, yeah, they were just basically their own insecurities, their own fears. They were kind of projecting that onto the connection and acting careless because they didn't want to get too involved. So let me see. How do you feel for them? So it looks like either they're waiting for you to forgive them, or there's a chance they want to try to come back and work things out with you, but wondering if they're ever going to have a chance with you because it feels like you've blocked them or you don't want to talk to them at all. How do you feel for them, Pisces? You feel like this is the only one you want to be with. You feel like this is your person. There's no one else like them. You're observing them. You want to be with them, but you feel like you guys aren't on good terms, or there is no terms here. So a lot of you, yeah, like you feel the same way. This is a divine connection. It's all divine masculine, divine feminine. You feel like this is your person, but they didn't work on your terms, or they didn't commit to you, or they weren't willing to. So it looks like they want to apologize here. What would they say to you? What they would say is, I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. I love variety. So yeah, they kept their options open, distracted themselves with other people. There's something about you I just can't resist. You are different from the rest. Yeah, so it's like they were distracting with other people. You were different. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. My finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. So, yeah, if they were sneaking off with other options, not really being loyal to you because it feels like they weren't, basically those people didn't compare to you. And they want to make it up to you that they were foolish and reckless and they, jeopardized the connection. Could be an Aries. I have Libra. Okay. Pisces could be any sign. Could be a Taurus as well. Hey, pretty pink. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do members' questions, guys. Before I start, I'm going to check my email so everyone's questions are wrote down. 1 second. I want to make sure everybody's questions are wrote down. If you emailed me, 1 second. I'm getting all of your guys' questions. Yeah, Sassy, you can drop your question real quick. Okay, if you guys emailed me, I got your guys' questions. So I went ahead and checked everyone's questions. 1 second. You guys are fine. I'd rather know now your guys' questions than as I'm getting more into the questions, so you're good. I thought I would get everybody a minute just to drop theirs down, so that way once I get rolling with questions, I just go, pretty fast. So if you guys just dropped your questions, if you just emailed me, I've gotten all your guys' questions. So I should be all caught up as of right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start questions. We're going to start with Veronica at 121:48. Okay. All right, Veronica, what do you need to know? You're welcome, guys. Veronica, what do you need to know? Okay. Well, it looks like there's somebody that you are wanting to have closure with, or you're just wanting to end a connection. There's a connection that you are finalizing with somebody because you just don't feel like they're being understanding. They're not listening to you. There's a divine masculine here that you just feel like there's third parties or there's other things going on. You could be making a decision that you don't want to be open to this, Veronica. Let me see. It feels like you're ending a connection with somebody because of a third party, or they got maybe other things going on. Yeah. You could feel like they have no time for a relationship. So I don't know if they're a workaholic, if there's maybe still in something else, because you just feel like it's somebody you're talking to, but you feel like there's not really anything going of this, and that they could be distracted with finances or something else. Yeah. I mean, you feel a connection to them, but with the 7 of Cups, you could be questioning like their intentions, or is there other people here? Yeah, or it just feels like in general you might have 2 options, Veronica. And if you have 2 options, you're ending one of the options and leaving it because you feel like a connection with somebody else. There could be an earth sign or a fire sign that you're leaving a connection with to go towards an air sign. Because I'm seeing possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You feel like this is your person and somebody else was not. Or somebody else was like kind of getting in the way of you and this other person. So I do see 2 people. I see 2 options. One, you are finalizing an ending, and another one, you are choosing them and wanting to connect to them. So I'm getting either a fire sign or an earth sign. You're closing the chapter on that. And then an air sign is who you're wanting to connect with. All right, Erica, 123:54. Okay, how will things be between you and Sean this week? How will things be? Okay. Basically, you're thinking about each other, but it doesn't look like there's much going on. You could feel like you have to kind of ignore the feelings that you have for him because maybe right now there's not a chance to start this over or to be with each other. It feels like you guys are thinking about each other here, reminiscing, wishing things were different. Yeah, but feel like you might have to let each other go. Yeah, you feel like you might have to let him go because what he's going through is just really difficult. And you guys can't really overcome this. And it's sad because you've known him for a while, or you wanted things to move forward. It just feels like this week you're thinking about him and how you wish things were different. You wish this situation didn't occur because you do care about him, but yet you also feel like there's no way you guys can have a new direction or things to move forward because of this blockage, is what I'm getting, Erica. So mainly looks like you're trying to kind of get past what's going on. You're trying not to dwell on it or think about it, but just kind of feeling like things are drifting between you and him. All right, Tess at 125.17. What's the good stuff the rest of the month for Tess? What's the good stuff the rest of the month? Okay, well, you're trying to make some kind of judgment. Let me see. You're not really sure about what decision to make here, Tess. What's this decision about? Yeah, Two of Swords. So it looks like this month you're trying to get more clarity. Yeah. If maybe about a relationship. If you and this person are going to work through this relationship, if it's going to have potential. Because with the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, you could feel like you're kind of going through a lot. Or there's just a lot that's happened in a relationship. And you're trying to decide, like, you know, should me and this person keep this going, or has enough happened? Should it just be over? Yeah, it's somebody that you want to be with, but you're not really sure if you should end the relationship, if you guys can move things forward. So it looks like the rest of this month, you're kind of uncertain about a commitment that you're in. Could be a Taurus, could be a Gemini, Capricorn. You're trying to make some kind of decision here if you should stay in this relationship, Tess. All right, let's do Tren, 126.37. Hey, Robin. All right, Tren, who's secretly obsessed with you? Tren, who's secretly obsessed? Somebody holding on to you. Somebody holding on to you, obsessing. Somebody from the past that can't let you go. This feels like your reading I just did. Somebody from the past. Somebody that you don't even want. You're not even paying them attention. Yeah, it looks like an air sign that's obsessed with you. Yeah. You got an air sign that's obsessed with you. They're clinging on to you, codependent to your energy, but you're not even talking to them or want them. So this definitely looks like your ex. Like you don't even, yeah, you're going towards a fire sign. Your energy's towards a Knight of Wands. So you don't want this person. You're wanting somebody else. Yeah, you're in your head about somebody else. So the person obsessing over you is not even a person you want, because your mind is wrapped on a fire sign. So you're thinking about possibly a Leo or a Sagittarius. You're not even thinking about this air sign. So yeah, it's somebody from your past that like you're moving on from. You don't want. And they're like stuck on you emotionally. Like they just can't move on. They're obsessed with you. They could have Scorpio in their chart, because I'm getting an air sign that could have water placements. But you want somebody else. It's not even who you want. All right, let's do Emma at 128.08. Let's see. Will working for yourself pay off? Page of Wands. Okay, the King of Swords, the Magician, and the Nine of Wands reverse. You got to know exactly what you want. Okay, so you got to know exactly what you want, but I feel like it can work out really well with the Page of Wands and the Magician here. Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you work better by yourself than with somebody else. So I feel like, Emma, it is going to. You got to know exactly what you want, got to manifest what you want when it comes to this job or for working for yourself. But it looks like it works out really well. Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Magician. It looks more emotionally rewarding for you. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. I think you work better like by yourself than with somebody else. So it looks like it does work out really well for you. But you got to put, faith in yourself. Oh, you're welcome, Tren. All right, let's go ahead and do Amethyst. 129.14. What are Austin's intentions? What are Austin's intentions? Okay, well, he's wondering if you guys can get back together. He's not really sure if he should take a risk towards this yet. I feel like he wants to get back in a relationship with you, but either he's waiting for you to leave the other relationship, or he doesn't know if that's on the table here. Yeah, I feel like he wants you to be single. He wants to come back to you. He still has feelings for you here, but he wants you to leave this other relationship. Yeah, he doesn't want to feel like he's intruding or that he's getting in the way of something else. So it looks like he does want to come back. 5 of Pentacles reversed, but he doesn't want any kind of challenges. Yeah, 2 of Cups, 9 of Wands reversed. Let me see. Did he move to Ruston or is he in his old town? 8 of Cups. Okay, it looks like he might have moved or he's planning on moving. Yeah, Knight of Wands, the World reversed, and the Knight of Cups. So either he hasn't moved yet and he's planning on it, because I'm kind of getting an energy that he's in the process of moving or he's thinking about it. So whether right now he's unhappy where he lives at, it looks like he either is moving or he's about to. Yeah, because he's just not happy or satisfied. It looks to me like probably by the summer, like maybe by July or August, he could be moving to Reston. Because it just feels like Ace of Wands reverse, Judgment reverse. He's not happy where he's currently at. And he wants change or improvement. But I do see him wanting to come back to you, but not wanting to be put in any kind of third party and not wanting to make any kind of mess. You're welcome, LM. All right, let's do Angel Eyes at 131.07. I need a little bit more coffee. All right, Angel Eyes, let's see. What do you need to know this week? What do you need to know this week? Okay, somebody's hoping for a second chance here. But it looks like you don't want to take them back. There's somebody wanting to come back here that their chances are over. I don't know who this person is. There's somebody, and we are about to start Mercury retrograde. So it could be an ex from a long time ago. There's somebody wanting a second chance, hoping for one, but it looks like that's over. You're welcome, Tina. So let's see. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Angel Eyes, you got somebody way back from your past wanting to come back. They're coming clean to you. 7 of Swords reverse, the Chariot, and the 10 of Pentacles. This could be somebody you were married to. So I don't know if it's like your ex-husband or if it's somebody, maybe they were in another relationship, another marriage. They could be coming definitely during Cancer season. So this could be in July. Either the end of June with number 6 here to number 7. It could be in between, definitely Cancer season. Because we got Mercury retrograde going on. So it's either the end of June or going into July. This person's coming forward. Somebody that, yeah, 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups reverse. You don't want to reconnect with them. You don't. You don't want this person back. Yeah, you're not even attracted to them. Could be somebody you were married to or somebody that, you know, maybe they were married or the both of you were married at one point. I'm getting, it could be a Taurus. I'm getting a Cancer. Yeah, I'm getting strong Taurus, Cancer, that they could have that in their chart. It looks like somebody that is from a long time ago, and you just don't want to give them a second chance. You're not into them. Maybe you don't even feel that way for them anymore. Getting strong Taurus and Cancer, though, could be any sign. Could be happening definitely during Cancer season. All right, T-Rose, 133.13. What's good coming this week? What's good coming this week? Well, your intuition's telling you to stop waiting for something. So it looks like you're not waiting for something here. You're welcome. Okay, the Magician, the Death, the 5 of Wands, and the Justice. I don't know what this is in your life, T-Rose, but you feel like you can't keep waiting for something. This could be maybe there's a conversation you want to have with somebody. Maybe you've been putting it off. You're listening to your intuition about this situation, about I need to get something across. I need to talk about it, even if it's going to cause fighting or arguments. I need to speak my truth. Yeah, this could be a conversation with somebody you want to make peace with, okay? Or you just want to have some kind of closure. So I don't know if you're giving somebody a closure message or you just feel, you know, I don't want to keep waiting around for this person. I just feel like I need to get something across here. But it looks like with Justice and the Death, you know, maybe you've made a decision that it's over. You don't want to keep waiting for them. I'm getting Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio. That's what's coming in this week. You don't want to keep waiting, give something time. You're done and you're just moving on. All right, Janet, 134.38. Okay, what's general and love? That bird just started squeaking. Okay, birds are talking. So somebody be a bird watcher? All right, Janet, let's see. sorrow, and spine. Somebody's sad watching you. Somebody's watching you sad. They're trying to distract themselves, or they've tried to distract themselves from you. There's somebody missing you, watching you on social media. They miss you. Yeah, they're holding on to you. Four of Pentacles. The King of Cups reverse. Judgment reverse. The Emperor. They can feel like you're moving on. You're getting justice here. Yeah, there's somebody that made a bad mistake with you. I don't know if they didn't open up, if they didn't give this a chance. They were closed off. I'm getting an energy. Could be a Scorpio. This person, I mean, strong Scorpio, could be an earth sign as well. They are just sad about this. They distracted their, feelings towards you. Yeah, this is somebody hurting over you, feeling like they've completely messed things up and that you don't want them. And they could feel like you're moving on or that you deserve better. With the Emperor and the Justice, you deserve somebody better. Because they just feel like they treated you terribly. They put you through a lot of, hell, through a lot of pain. And they're sad. It's somebody that's watching you, holding on to you, and they just feel like you deserve better than them. So, could be any sign, but I'm getting strong Scorpio. They could be an earth sign, an Aries. All right, let's do Tiffany at 136.17. Should you expect anything this weekend? Should you cancel plans? Let's see. You could feel, okay, I don't really know if I would cancel plans, but you could feel this weekend like you just feel kind of invisible or feeling like they're not really making time for you. Wondering like if they are wanting to spend time with you. Yeah, you're in your head about this. You're in your head about this, Tiffany, because you wonder, like, are they actually wanting to spend time with me? Are we actually going to have a good time together? I wouldn't cancel plans, though, because I feel like you guys will have a good time. Definitely traveling somewhere, going somewhere, but you're in your head about it. Like, are they really this invested into me? Do they really want to be with me? I think you're just kind of in your feelings this weekend. And I don't see anything bad happening. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Looks like they follow through with plans. Looks like they've planned something. They're following through with it. So it just looks like you're in your head about it. You're just in your head. You're like, are they thinking about somebody else? Do they even want me? But I see Five of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords. They're following through with something. They have something special planned for you, and they're following through with it. So I wouldn't cancel plans. You're just kind of in your head about it. All right, Terry at 137.45. All right, Terry, what to expect this week or weekend? Ooh, the card's just acting up. All right, Terry, what can you expect? Okay, well, somebody wants to come clean and tell you how they feel. How they're still kind of stuck on you a bit. They could have pretended that they weren't. Pretended they weren't stuck on you. Pretended they don't want you. I see somebody coming forward, telling you how they feel. Yeah, King of Wands. King of Wands. Wow, Queen of Pentacles. Hanged Man reverse, the Devil. Yeah, this person is very infatuated with you, very obsessed with you. They still want something with you. So, damn, you're in this Queen of Pentacles energy. And there's somebody that's telling you, like, I still want you. I still want to be with you. Could be getting a really heated message. Somebody just being, I don't know if they're like hearting your pictures or just saying things that are really sexual. Because the moon is in Leo, I think, now. Either the moon's going to be in Leo or it is in Leo. So this person could be kind of sexual towards you, kind of tempting, like, hey, you could be getting a tempting message from somebody that's actually they didn't want you, could have been not talking to you. Now they're talking to you. Yeah, I'm seeing an apology. So Leo, Capricorn, could be any sign. But somebody acting like they weren't stuck on you. They are. All right, Aries man. At 139.19. Let's see. What's the good coming rest of June? What's the good coming? Okay, if somebody left your life or they did abandon you, I think it's a good thing because you're needing to work on yourself. Either they abandoned you because they're lacking in their healing or, maybe you need to work on yourself because I'm getting running, ghosting. So there could have been somebody that ghosted you, disappeared from you. I think it's for the best. I think you need to just work on yourself. Yeah, the Empress. The Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups reverse, Ace of Wands reverse. I think, yeah, there's an energy. You're kind of showing up in a feminine energy. I feel that somebody kind of disconnected from you because they weren't able to give you what you're looking for. And they could be holding you back romantically. Yeah, Magician, King of Cups, reverse, Page of Swords. Or this person needed time to work on themselves. I just see an energy of somebody walking away, disappearing because they needed to work on themselves. And they could have felt they were causing more problems being in your energy, is what I'm seeing. So maybe during this time, you're working on yourself, you're healing in a better mindset. And then, you know, this person's like, okay, maybe we can try this again. Because I see communication again, but you guys needed maybe disconnect, separation from each other. Yeah, this looks like somebody that disappeared. They ghosted you. You guys needed this time away from each other so you guys could both work on yourselves. I'm getting them coming back. Could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it looks like they abandoned you to work on themselves and you guys needed this time away. So maybe by July, like next month, they could be messaging you. All right, Tina, 14112. All right, Tina, whatever comes out. All right, Tina, whatever comes out. Okay, you're exhausted. You're depleted. You're exhausted. You could be like not wanting to put yourself out there romantically because you're scared of getting rejected. The Seven of Cups, the Knight of Wands, Hanged Man, reverse, Queen of Pentacles. Tina, it looks like you're just exhausted when it comes to love because you keep having these people that either they reject you or they just aren't making time for you. You're in this energy, Queen of Pentacles, like, I don't have time for this. So you seem to be really exhausted in your love life. I think you've given people chances. You feel like they're just not really committing. They're not giving to this. And your main focus is on yourself. So I'm just getting an energy of like, if you're not going to come towards me correctly, then don't come at all. Because you're just in this place of like, I'm holding back. I'm focusing on my family, finances, whatever. And I don't have time to waste on these people. Okay. But it looks like you have a Pisces or a Sagittarius wanting to come back, Tina. But you're just kind of over it. All right, Mitzi, 14232. What's good you don't see coming? What's good you don't see coming? You're welcome, Aries man. Okay, well, you've closed off your heart to somebody. So closing off your heart to somebody was the best thing to do because you have an empty person in your energy. Yeah, somebody that keeps making the same mistakes over and over. This feels like your ex here, Mitzi. Yeah, finality. I think you are disconnecting from somebody that's a very empty, shallow person, and this needed to happen for some time. You're not letting this person into your heart space. Yeah, you're not letting them back. Could be a Virgo. Hermit reversed. Yep, Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Sun. Queen of Pentacles. You are not letting this person affect you. This shallow, miserable, empty person that you had an ending with. You're not letting them hurt you anymore. You're not letting them take, space in your life. Basically, you're cutting this person off. The Sun and the Queen of Pentacles, you're like, screw you. You're not dimming on my light. Sorry you're miserable. I'm sorry you hate your life, but you're not going to ruin my life. That's what I'm seeing, Mitzi. You're in this energy of cutthroat. You're like, I don't care. I don't care how desperate and upset you are. I'm not taking on your problems. I'm not taking on your issues. I'm done. So there's somebody you're completely taken out of your life because you feel like they're Debbie Downer. You feel like they're just miserable, unhappy with themselves. And you're like, no, my happiness is more important. And you're not coming where I'm at. You're not going where I'm coming. Okay. So it could be a Virgo. Could be any sign. But yeah, you're like, nope, I'm closed off. All right, let's see who's next. All right, Antoinette. 14422. So 14422. All right. Whatever comes out in love. Ooh, you got somebody wanting to be intimate with you. Damn, you're looking good. Divine feminine. Somebody's liking your energy, Antoinette. You look attractive. You look good. Somebody could feel abandoned by you. Page of Wands. You could have got somebody new in your energy. Yeah, somebody's wanting to take a chance on you here. Meanwhile, there's a past person that feels abandoned by you. So I'm getting you're looking good. You look very attractive. Somebody's wanting to pursue you. And then I got somebody from the past feeling that you're leaving them behind. Yeah, somebody you have history with feels like you're not responding to them. They feel like you're ignoring them. So you got a new fire sign in your energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. And there's somebody from the past that just feels ignored. They feel rejected. You're looking good, though. You're looking very attractive. You look nice. Okay. Oh, hey, Christy. All right, let's do Alban 14538. All right, Alban. Let's see. What does Spirit want you to know? You're welcome, Pretty Pink. What does Spirit want Alban to know? Okay. Family in reverse. So maybe there's somebody that couldn't be with you, Alban, because of a family situation. They could be getting out of this. Yeah, somebody was trapped in something else. Yeah, they could have been married, trapped in a relationship with another person, but they're getting out of that. And they're wanting to confess to you that I want to be with you. I still have feelings for you. So it looks to me, Alban, there's somebody that was maybe in a relationship, another situation. And what I'm getting is that they couldn't only be with you or they couldn't choose you because of something else. I feel like, Alban, this person's coming clean. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're coming to tell you, like, I want to be only with you. I don't want this other person. So they could have had a family, could have had a marriage. They're leaving that connection to be with you. Christy, this is for members only. Okay. If you want to book a reading, everything's below in the description, but this is for members only. Okay. All right. Or you can join to be a member. All right. April 147. I just don't like the entitlement. Like, just please answer my question. Well, I'm doing members only. All right, April, whatever comes out. All right, April, somebody's distracting themselves. They're distracting themselves with somebody that they don't even want. So basically, they're distracting themselves being in a connection where there's no physical intimacy. There's no connection here. Oh, thank you, Kitty. Yeah. This person wants you, April. I don't know why they're acting like this. Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, reverse. The Two of Cups and the Hierophant. Yeah, it's like they're distracting themselves in another relationship when in reality, they don't want that person. They don't. They want to be with you. You are their Two of Cups. You are who they want. Yeah, and they realize they hurt you being with somebody else that was not their person. So I think this is Rob. I feel like he's distracting himself in an unhappy connection, caused a separation with the two of you, realizing he still wants to be with you. So it's like he got busy distracting himself in another connection. Meanwhile, you're the person he wants. So that makes no sense. All right, let's go ahead and do Yasmin. 148.26. All right, Yasmin, whatever comes out. Somebody's going to tell you how they feel. Somebody feels like you're their twin flame, Yasmin. You're their twin flame, or they're feeling they want to project their feelings onto you. This person wants to come clean. That's weird. I got broken mirror in reverse and twin flame. So they're reflecting on this connection. They feel a very deep connection with you. Let's see. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. This person wants to tell you the truth, how they are hurting. They want you back in their life. Okay. And this is something that definitely does feel a strong, maybe twin flame soulmate connection. Six of Cups. They're heavily affected by this. Yeah, Knight of Cups, a Hermit reverse, Queen of Pentacles. This person feels like you're their person. And they're reflecting a lot on their feelings, their emotions, and they want to come back towards you. Could be a Virgo here. I got Virgo, could be another Pisces or a Pisces. Yeah, could be an earth sign strongly. I got Capricorn, I got Virgo. This person feels you're their person. They're projecting their feelings and they want to come forward and tell you how they feel. Hey, B-Horn. Hey, Just Be You. All right, let's do Cassius at 150.01. All right, Cassius, what should you be aware of? Somebody's craving you, wanting you. Yeah, there's a divine masculine wanting you here. Wanting you desperately. Okay, could be a Sagittarius, Knight of Wands, Hanged Man reverse, Two of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody that didn't really work things out with you. Somebody that was reckless. They weren't really putting the time and energy into this connection. Looks like somebody that didn't prioritize you. Now you could be gone or you're not really putting energy into this anymore. And then now they realize what they're losing. This looks like somebody that didn't really put in the time and energy. And now they want you. Yeah, now they want to communicate with you and fix this relationship. But they weren't taking it seriously. They weren't really investing time into this. And now they feel incomplete without you. So it looks like somebody that was just being kind of boring. They weren't really doing anything. They weren't really trying to make it work. Now they want to fix it. So they could be a Gemini. I have Sagittarius. I have Pisces. Now they're wanting you. They're craving you. Hey, FK. Oh, you're welcome, Yaz. All right, let's do Sunflower at 151.23. What changes are coming next month? What changes are coming next month? You're taking a risk on something. Let me see. So maybe you're even going on vacation too. Maybe you're going on a plane. I don't know why I'm getting that. You're traveling. You're taking some kind of risk. Going on some kind of adventure next month. What's this adventure? And I was getting the way it shot off like that. Like, I don't know if you're going on a roller coaster, you're going on a plane. It's like you're just lifting off. You might be taking a new career. Wow. That's crazy. The Fool and the Six of Swords. King of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Wands reverse. I feel like you might be taking a chance on a new job. Might be a new job opportunity. Because it looks like you're getting some kind of message about something and you're going for it. With like no hesitation. You're going for it. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you feel like you're being kind of done shitty at a job. Sunflower, like you're being kind of lied to or just not appreciated. This looks like a work message here. Like you don't want to start something over. Like you want something to end so you could begin something new. And it looks to me this might be financial with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You could feel you're being betrayed or lied to in a work environment. And you're ready to find a new opportunity. So next month, you might be starting a new job. You might be moving or just going like where you're relocating or you're going distance-wise. But yeah, you're taking a risk on something. You're shooting off. I saw the Fool and the Six of Swords. So you're going right to it. No hesitation. All right, B, 153.09. What's going on the next 7 days for B? You're welcome. Okay, well, somebody's pride's getting in the way of them coming back or of them returning. They're thinking about returning back to you. They feel a very deep connection, but there's a separation. They could be a Leo. They don't have to be. Somebody wants to have a second chance, but they don't know if they've blown it. The Tower in reverse, Page of Swords, the Chariot, and the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting there's somebody that wants to have a second chance. They want to fix things with you. This looks like somebody you're not even in contact with. They have a lot of pride. They're wanting to make an impulsive move towards you. Yeah, the Emperor, Page of Pentacles, reverse the Sun. Yeah, you make them really happy, B. This is somebody that feels a lot of joy, a lot of happiness in your energy, but they were kind of selfish or they chose other things over you. So this is somebody that wants to come back, wants to know if they can have a second chance, but there's a separation. You're not talking to them. They could be a Leo. I got Scorpio, Aries, Cancer. So I see somebody with a lot of pride wanting to come back, feeling some kind of pull towards you, but not knowing if you want them back. All right, in living color, 154.33. All right, whatever comes out for in living color. Okay, that pride card came out for you too. Somebody's got a lot of pride. Wow. Somebody has a lot of feelings for you that they're not expressing with depth here. You mean a lot to somebody. They could be a Leo too. But they're not telling you how they feel. They're keeping back their feelings. Yeah, somebody's not really expressing what you mean to them. It might be somebody that you're not even in a relationship with, or there's not really that foundation, that stability yet. This person has a lot of extreme feelings for you. This could be somebody new in living color. They could be a fire sign. I'm getting Aries and Leo. Could be a Taurus. It looks like somebody you're taking a chance towards. But there's not really this communication about where you guys stand, what this connection is. They have a lot more feelings and desires for you than what they're portraying. And this person, I think their pride is holding them back from telling you how they feel. Somebody kind of stubborn. They could be a fixed sign. Somebody kind of stubborn. They have a lot more feelings than what they're portraying or telling you. All right, Stacy at 155.52. 555. Were his feelings romantic or platonic? I think their feelings were real, but they're a little bit scared of their feelings. This looks like somebody that they're kind of pushing you away because their feelings got too intense. Let me clarify, though. The Devil. 5 of Pentacles reverse, the Death, and the Hierophant. I think they started platonic. And then now it's actual romantic. So I think this person doesn't want to accept the feelings they have for you. And they're getting kind of scared because they could see themselves in a relationship with you. But at first it was very fun. It was playful. It was sexual. Now they see like their feelings changing and evolving, Stacey, to the point where, yeah, they're in their head about you. And they want to be with you and only you. So I think it did start platonic. It started casual. And then now it's more intense. And they're having a hard time confronting their feelings or facing their feelings. So they could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini, Capricorn. But I think the feelings are growing. Hey, Candy. All right, let's go ahead and do Katie. 157.12. Is anything being hidden from you? Is anything being hidden from Katie? Somebody's not loyal to you. Somebody's not loyal to you. Somebody doesn't trust you. Or you don't trust them. Somebody doesn't admire you or is not trusting you. Let me see. Oh, you're welcome, Starlust. The World. The Fool. The King of Pentacles reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. Why am I getting like somebody doesn't really trust you or somebody doesn't know your intentions? Or you don't know theirs. So what's being hidden is there's an earth sign. Taurus could be a Virgo. Aries. There's somebody that's in your energy. This could be definitely work related. Where they don't know what your intentions are. Or they don't know if they can fully rely on you or trust you. It looks like a masculine energy. Like somebody at work doesn't know. You seem really flighty or you seem kind of like aloof. Where they don't know if you have pure intentions. Let me clarify. Yeah, you seem to be somebody that's kind of like off to all these missions or having fun, really adventurous. Somebody can't figure you out is what I'm getting. There's somebody like at your work that they can't figure you out. Like if you actually have pure intentions, if you're somebody that is like trustworthy. I don't know why I'm getting this. Or somebody you work with that doesn't know if they can trust you because your actions, you seem kind of aloof or you seem very like spontaneous, adventurous, where they don't know like if you're genuinely like you have like pure intentions. Somebody can't read you at your job is what I'm getting. Yeah, they feel like you are like really happy about this job or you are really, you know, you have a lot of deep feelings about this. You care about this as something you love, but they don't really know your full intentions if you are somebody that they can trust. So there's somebody at your job that's like doubting your trust. 10 of Pentacles, but it's like, why? Like, it's like you've been there for a long time. So why is somebody trusting your someone's trusting your motives or the way you're acting, Katie? And it looks like it's a masculine doing this to you. So someone's being kind of like prejudiced towards you or kind of like judgy towards you. It looks definitely like an earth sign. Could be an earth sign, could be an Aries. But somebody, like, you've made it known, like, you're invested, you want to work here. But somebody doesn't know if they can trust you or count on you. Or if you're reliable. I don't know why I'm getting that. Or maybe reverse. Maybe you feel that way about them. But yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. That's what's being hidden. Somebody at work doesn't trust you. And they don't really know if they can count on you. All right, Sassy, 2 hours and 4 seconds. All right. Will you hear from the Saggy Cappy Cusper? Okay. So yeah, I feel like you will. You're going to be excited to hear from them. So I see them wanting to reach out to you. They're spying on you. They're holding on to you. Yeah, they can't take it anymore. Damn. This person's been holding back. They could have Leo in their chart or just heavy fire placement. Yeah, this is somebody that's like, you're my wish come true, the star. I can't hold back these feelings and desires for you. I'm coming forward. Yeah, this person's going to fight for you. 5 of Wands. Yeah, they're coming in with a lot of fire energy. This is somebody that's like, you are my wish come true. You know, I don't like how there's a separation. There's this, pullback. And I want to come in and fight for this. I don't want to lose you. You're showing up as an empress, Sassy. Yeah, the sun, the empress, and the lovers in reversed. So you're showing up in a divine female energy here. Someone that's radiant. You can attract whoever you want. This person doesn't want to have any more silence. The silence could have been their own ego. Their ego, or they were feeling kind of intimidated or feeling that they were going through something. So they needed to pull back from you. Because it's showing me that they're still holding on to you, but they need to come forward about something or transparency. So, yeah, I feel like you are going to hear from them. All right, let's do Connie 20146. And if you guys have any other questions, if you guys are a member, make sure to drop them right now, guys, before I get off of here. Because I'm going to get me some Taco Bell, and I'm getting hungry. So, all right, Connie, whatever comes out. Okay, somebody's kind of in pain here. Somebody feels like they put you through pain, or they kind of hurt you. They didn't mean to. Yeah, they caused you confusion. Somebody feels like you guys were having a good time, and then emotions got involved or things got involved where now they feel they hurt you by causing confusion. So, yeah, they feel like you guys were having a good time. You guys were mingling. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles, like you guys were getting together here. 6 of Pentacles, the Death, and the Ace of Cups reverse. Wow, this could be the Scorpio. They feel like they've caused confusion in this connection because they could feel like they were kind of breadcrumbing, kind of stringing you along. This person feels like they were, having a good time connecting to you, but maybe they're not emotionally available or ready for anything. And because of that, they didn't make that known, or they caused more confusion. Yeah, this is somebody that feels like they kind of played games with you. They weren't entirely clear. They weren't ready for something yet because they were still dealing with somebody else or getting out of something else. And there was a lot of mixed communication. Yeah. But this person doesn't want to lose you. Yeah, they're afraid they're going to lose you because of a lack of transparency. But also it's like a fear of being too honest and a fear of losing you. So I think they kept some information to themselves personally because they didn't want to lose you. So it's like they weren't telling you everything because they knew you would leave. But then yet it's also like, I don't want to, risk this. I don't want you to lose, to leave me. But I also I don't know if I'm ready for a commitment. They kind of gave you mixed feelings here or mixed signals. And a lot of it's because they didn't want to lose you. They enjoyed your company. They enjoyed you in their life. You were exciting to them, but they weren't, clear. So I got Scorpio, Sagittarius, Gemini. Okay, I'm going to check my emails. Does anybody else have any questions before I get off of here? I'm going to check my emails before I get off. Because I'm about to order some food. I'm getting hungry. God, it's only 10:30. I thought it was later. Anyways, if there's any other questions, you guys please drop them down before I leave. Because I don't know the other day yet that I'm going to do members. I'm thinking probably the weekend. Friday, Saturday. Okay. If not, maybe I might do this. I might maybe postpone because this is kind of what I'm thinking, because I'm off Monday. So I'm thinking maybe I'll postpone in the morning the Sunday reading. Oh, you're fine, Katie. I went ahead and got yours time stamped. I think yours is at 1:57:12. Oh, yep. Thank you, Airs man. So what I think I'm gonna do is I think Sunday, because I worked Sunday till 6. I think what I'll do is I'll maybe postpone a reading in the morning, and then I'll do it at like in the evening or the night, and then I'll do members' questions the second round Sunday. So then I'll do like the week ahead, like after I get off work, do the questions, and that way Sunday will be like the second day of members. I think that might be the best way to do it, or postpone it to Monday. I'm either going to postpone it again until Monday or Sunday evening, Sunday night. So let me know what works for you guys. But I might still do another live in between the weekend before Sunday, but I'm thinking for another day of members' questions, so I have more time and stuff. Makes more sense if I do it Sunday, because I get off at 6. I can do the reading about 7 o'clock, and then, we can still have time and everything. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Thank you so much for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I think that's what I'll do. I'll keep you guys posted, but I think that makes more sense. Not do it in the morning, just do the reading in the evening, the afternoon, or not afternoon. Do the evening, the nighttime, and then I can do the members' questions Sunday. I don't have to feel rushed, because then I'm off Monday, so I can stay out as long as I want. I can be rebellious. I can be on here for 3 hours. So I think that makes more sense. Either Sunday or I'll do it Monday. But I'll make sure to do another day of the questions. So I'll see you guys later. I have availability for personal readings if you guys want to book. All of that's below in the description. If you guys want to do that, I have $20 emergency readings. You can book on my website or Cash App, PayPal. I take Venmo as well. Or you guys can just, if you want to book anything on the website, all of that is updated pricing. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. And I'm going to order me some Taco Bell, and I will see you guys possibly tonight. I might do another live tonight. I'll let you guys know. I'm thinking maybe tonight I will go live again, just to kind of do an all signs, maybe a collective reading. So I'll see you guys later.